Welcome to my channel, Learn and Earn, to live your life on your own terms. To my channel, Learn and Earn Academy. And today we are going to talk about biofuel, the future of petrol. Today, if we think and hear about the word petrol, we only know that it is on the rise. The prices of petrol are on the rise. And this is something which is affecting every person, the common man. Every day we come to hear that the petrol prices are rising. But what is the future of petrol? Can there be a replacement of petrol? Can there be an alternative which is cheaper at the same time, environment friendly? Yes, and that is called biofuel. In this video, we are going to talk about biofuel and how in the future it is going to replace petrol. So if you like this video, you can press the like button, you can subscribe to my channel, and you can also share this video on social media. Please help us to spread education in this beautiful world. Now, why is biofuel in news? Now, in 2018, Union Government of India has approved a national biofuel policy. Now, what is this policy all about? It is to encourage sustainable and alternate fuels to cut down the dependence on imports of fossil fuels. You must be aware that in India, we have to import petrol from foreign nations such as Saudi Arabia, Iran. Now, these countries give us petrol. In turn, we pay them, and this is called import. Now, the more petrol we take from other countries, the more money we have to pay to them. Thus, it is a loss to us because we are spending on something which we are not producing. Now, in August 2018, India has joined the elite group of countries, US, Canada, and Australia, which has opened biofuel powered flights. Now, biofuel used to fly the aircraft of SpiceJet from Dehradun to Delhi. It was a test fly which was done by SpiceJet from Dehradun to Delhi. It was developed by Indian Institute of Petroleum, Dehradun. It's something which we as individuals should also know that in India, first biofuel flight was taken off by SpiceJet from Dehradun to Delhi, and it was developed by Indian Institute of Petroleum, Dehradun. And what it used Jatropha plant seeds. Now, Jatropha is a plant seed which is used to produce petrol. Now, farmers from Chhattisgarh were involved in growing the plants. So, what is a biofuel? Now, biofuel is a fuel that is produced through contemporary biological process rather than fuel produced by geological process over the long period. Now, there's a difference. The petrol which we use in our vehicles now, it is produced geologically. It is called fossil fuels. Now, these fossil fuels get buried under the ground over thousands and thousands of years and they convert into petroleum. So, the fossil fuels are not only rare but very expensive. Imagine something that takes thousands of years to build or to get produced, and that is petrol. But if we can get a solution, if we get an alternative that can be produced biologically just by a plant, this would be a revolution. Revolution in not only India but in over the world. It is going to change the way we as individuals and as a country sees petrol as an expenditure. Now, petroleum is known as mineral oil. They're extracted from crude oil, which is mined from digging the earth and then fractionating it. I've already told you petroleum is produced by fossil fuels, which gets buried in the ground over thousands and thousands of years. The National Policy on Biofuels of India, approved in May, it aims to not only help farmers dispose of their surplus stock but also reduce India's oil imports. Now, Rajasthan has become the first state to implement the national policy on biofuels. So, what are the two benefits which you see that the people will get immediately? Or our country as a whole. The first is the farmers will get produce, the farmers will get money for their produce. The second is India will not import petrol from foreign nations. Hence, it will save the cost, the expenditure, which can be used for other social welfare purposes. It is said that the net carbon emission using biofuels is very low. Now you can imagine the amount of carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide which is produced through petrol can be reduced to more than half by using biofuel. This will be a revolution for the people who are living in some of the polluted cities, the most polluted cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Lucknow. These are the cities which are polluted to the core, and people find it very difficult to live and survive there. So, this is the need of the hour. So, it's a good alternative to the aviation turbine fuel, which is very costly. So, biofuel can also increase the efficiency. So, it is also environment friendly, plus, it will also improve the efficiency of the aircrafts. Now, the second generation, there are advanced biofuel manufactured by chemical and physical treatment of biomass. Feedstock like jatropha, soya, rapeseed, animal fats, etc. are used. Now, the third generation alternative of petrol is by using algae as a source of energy. Now, these are the resources which are being used by the scientists and the institutions to study and come out with an invention. The fourth generation includes electrofuel and photobiological solar fuel. They do not require the destruction of biomass. Now, biofuel can be of various types such as biogas, ethanol, biodiesel, biojet fuel, butanol, syngas, biohydrogen, etc. Now, all these forms of biofuels are being produced and used to a significant level in our country and also all over the world. But the good news for all of us would be when this is used as an alternative to the fossil fuels. So, what are the uses of biofuel as a fuel for transportation, for power generation, for heating, for cleanup oil spills in grease, cooking, motor lubricant, and removing paints and adhesive? Now, what is the future of biofuel? Now, aviation sector is one of the largest emitters of greenhouse gas worldwide, which is 2% of the total human gas induced. So the sector's transition to sustainable and renewable fuel is crucial to meet the international climate target as said in 2015 Paris Agreement. So the biggest contributor to greenhouse gas is the aviation sector. If biofuel can be used in the aviation sector in flights, it will significantly reduce the greenhouse emissions, and we would be able to achieve the targets which were set in 2015 during the Paris Agreement. Now, the aim to use biojet fuel is to make air travel more economical. So, it will not only be environment friendly, but will also cost you less and give a relief to air flight carriers from using fossil fuel prices. Recent rises in crude oil prices and growing concerns about environment has increased the interest in biofuel. Also, the crude oil is estimated to run out in coming future. So this is the most sustainable option available to the people and to the nations all over the world. More research in its development and as an energy efficient fuels at a commercial scale needs to be done. So the governments, the country should come forward, do research, collaborate with each other, and come out with an alternative solution to the fossil fuels, not only petrol, but to other fossil fuels, because we cannot rely on fossil fuels forever because they are going to end. And if we keep on using fossil fuels, we are going to end our lives. So I'm sure you have liked this video and you have got a great understanding of what exactly is a biofuel. So if you like this video, you can press the like button, you can share it on social media, and you can also subscribe to my channel for future videos which we upload daily basis. Please help us to spread education in this beautiful world. please click on the subscribe button and press the bell icon next to it. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care.